talking about being committed to the work. I'm talking about a process. I'm talking about pulling. I'm talking about pulling. I said, I'm talking about pulling. I said, I'm talking about pulling. I said, I'm talking about when you don't see any harvest, you just keep on working and you keep on and you use those trials and you set up over here, and all of a sudden, then when you get through and you plant the seed, you say, God, now we've done what we know to do and we're believing on you, and God sends the rain. I said, God sends the rain. Hallelujah. And the farmer has done all that he knows to do. He's planted the seed. He's built the reservoir. He's built the wall to hold the soil, to hold the harvest. And then all of a sudden he comes up there and there's sprouts that's coming up. And all of a sudden then he has to prune. He has to cut away. And it's a 3-year process. It is a 3-year process. But the reason he goes through all of that is he knows that one of these days, he knows that one of these days he's going to get to do some vintage shouting. He knows that one of these days he's going to go back to that same market where he bought the seed. And he's going to come down that mountain, and he's going to have enough money to get him a wagon, and he's going to have enough grapes that he can pull into that market, and he can sell harvest, go back up the hill and get some more. Because he's been faithful and he's been committed to the harvest and he's been committed to the work. I'm telling you, friend, you can't just walk in here and expect God. I'm telling you, I've watched my mother for 3 years now continue to believe God. I watched her for 28 years pray for my grandpa and my grandma. I watched her from the time that they got saved on a Sunday, get up when they made fun of her, and her continue to be committed to the work. And I want you to know, on a Sunday morning, they walked into a church house and God gloriously said, why did that happen? Because somebody was committed just to keep pulling, just to keep planting the seed, just to keep trimming away. Because there come a day that she began to rejoice and shout because there was a harvest.